Hello everyone, and welcome to another LP I'll be doing. I want to show off the Sim Settlements 2 mod, and I've noticed on SA that none of the Fallout 4 LPs there have done the DLCs, Nuka World and Far Harbor, so figure I may as well show that off as well. So I've used a mod that lets me just skip past the entire tutorial segment. And before talking to our buddy Codsworth, I'm gonna do just a little bit of I'm gonna do some skipping of the story as much as I can, as much as it'll let me. That is, because the game kind of gets infamously railroady.
Excellent.
But also, as part of this run, there'll be a little challenge. It's what I call the Sean my son % run, where I try to minimize the amounts of mentions of Sean, my son, because no one likes, well, I'm sure there's someone out there, but most people don't like Sean, my son.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You want to come with me, pal?
Now, something I have heard of recently,
Let's stick together.
I think about a month and a half ago, is that the motion capture dog used for dog meat here has actually passed away. That sucks. That's sad. Thankfully, I have a mod running that will allow me to have both dog meat and a proper companion. So we'll always have our little buddy with us. And I'm also walked around Red Diner, or Red Rocket, because I don't want to fight the groundhogs.
Well, it's over. That's that.
And you may notice our protagonist has been kind of chatty. Also run a mod that has the character talk. It helps. It just makes it seem a little more lively. It's not quite as quiet. Now, there are multiple ways that you can change up Codsworth beginning dialogue. I believe if you simply enter Concord and leave, you'll just say, yeah, I checked there was nothing. But if you actually find the bandits, then you can say, yeah, some people shot at me though. And I kind of appreciate that they added lines and dialogue for those just very minor changes. That dialogue only happens though if we were to talk to Codsworth before arriving. However, if we were to simply do it this way, the dialogue is a lot different.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's really you.
Codsworth. You're looking good for a robot that survived an atomic war.
Well, I have picked up a few minor scratches and, dare I say, stains. But all in all, the inner workings are top-notch. And I see you've taken up a new one.
I got some recording issues. That was
Where is her, by the way?
sorry. I'm working on it.
Do you really want to know? It's not good news.
Heavens, no. Such a tragedy. If I could feel, I would be quite distraught over the news. And young Sean? What of young Sean?
He's been kidnapped. But I'm gonna find him.
Mom, this news, this terrible news. You must let me assist you in the search for young Sean. I simply cannot remain here knowing the lad is in danger.
Yes.
As you wish, Mom.
Hey, Codsworth.
You're a real font of stick to it, Mum. I'm glad to be right there with you through it all.
Thank you, Codsworth. Hey.
Miss Ella.
Hey, Codsworth.
Yes?
Your thoughts?
A photon checks into a hotel, and the bellhop asks if she has any luggage. The photon replies, no, I'm traveling light.
That's all for now.
All right, then.
Fuck
Fuck
you.
your awful jokes, Codsworth. Now, for some reason, the game has bugged. So what I've had to do is reload it, activate the workshop before I talk to Codsworth, and then talk to Codsworth. There's been quite some issues at the very start that makes me pretty glad that I have been recording now. Now, when it comes to dialogue in video games, usually in those games they do this thing where they're like, the player character doesn't know anything, so you know you always need to do the who, what, where, why, when, how. But what I like more in dialogue is when a character has an established history and you interpret, you know, kind of like as if you're listening in on a conversation and bringing your own conclusions to what happens. And that's what's great about this game is very clearly Codsworth and the main character are together. We know of someone who recently got their child kidnapped, and now we're going to go we're going to kidnap them back. We're going to go save this child that's been kidnapped because, you know, world's fucked, kid's been kidnapped. That's why I really appreciate it. Now, I'm just doing, moving around some of the stations here for this area. Just more useful to have them all in just one zone. I also need to grab a handful of materials for some future bits here. Now, of course, being a modded game, there is clothing mods. And I got this one mod where I really only want it for this open jacket. But, why the hell does a jacket need nuclear material? So I guess I won't be grabbing that. And I know the names of some of those clothing items right there were kind of suspect, but no, just trust me on this. It's got the only pairs of gloves that I like, because no other mod seems to have fingerless gloves in this for this game.
I'm not saying.
Also, I appreciate that your character responds to NPC dialogue from that mod, which is great because it makes dialogue seem a little less one-sided, where you just have your companion saying whatever at you, and then you just silently stare back at them. Now, part of the Sim Settlements 2 mod, to get it going, they put a book right there on the workshop that lets you build the stuff to make a radio tower. But it needs power, so I kind of want to get the power generators out of the way because they're noisy as fuck and annoying. But while the book gives us most of the materials to make a radio beacon, it didn't give us the materials to also make a power thing, so I gotta do a little bit more recycling. Since I skipped over the tutorial parts with Codsworth, I still gotta take out all these bugs in each of the houses.
Careful, Mom, they're liable to think you're
Dead as can be.
That's it. Fire them. Picking up high levels of radioactivity.
Obviously.
Who knew having a sarcasm option for every single piece of dialogue in this game would have worked out great if you use it as a mod for your character to respond to people. Got a little lost here in trying to find my generator. You think it would be easier with how loud they are. Now, in default Fallout 4, I know that people don't like the building mechanics, but I do have to recommend, even if you don't want to engage with it, build some water purifiers.
Hey! Hello there! If I'm not mistaken, you're the gal I've been looking for.
You, hear my broadcast?
You're sharp. Yeah, I heard your broadcast. Sounded as if you were starting some kind of settlement. Is that about the right of it?
You looking for a new place to settle?
Not me, no. But I have something that might help you with those that are. Here, catch.
Neat. And gotta say, the dialogue is
It's called
not
an
bad.
ASAM sensor. If you're gonna be building settlements, these things are what you'll want to use.
What's it do?
I think a demonstration is in order. Place that ASAM down on the ground somewhere. Go ahead. Any old spot will do.
Nothing like quality assurance testing.
And that is why I wanted to get Codsworth before getting the ball rolling on here. I love the companion interjections.
Hey, boy. Do this.
The fuck was that?
Still in one piece.
Alright, anyways. I guess a default settler showed up and got into a fight with some of the bugs that are still alive around here. So yeah, the sim settlements, not just sim settlements too, but the first version as well. They're both different. All you need is an ASAM sensor, and you can build these plots that set up where NPCs will, or settlers will decide where they're going to be building stuff. So I figure these foundations where the destroyed houses are would be a pretty good spot to plop one of these down.
Congratulations! You've made the smart move of using Rocker brand ASAP sensors for your city planning needs. Unlike other less reliable multi-purpose sensors, Rocker brand ASAP sensors offer the level of versatility and connectability that you deserve. Rocker brand ASAM sensors, America's #1 sensor solution.
Nicely done. Don't mind the ASAM, it's just scanning the area for materials.
You staying out of trouble?
Now for this next part, I'm gonna pretend to be a settler. Just come to work for you. So just play along, alright? Boy, I sure am glad I found this settlement to live in. But oh no! There are no homes available. And I don't know how to build one myself. I guess I'll just have to rely on whoever runs this place to build a home for me.
What?
Hey, come on, play along. But wait, what is this? Why, it's an ASAM! Just the thing I need!
I get it, okay? Let's be done with this already.
Okay, okay. I can see you're not enjoying the performance. I'll quit with the bad acting. But please, keep listening. You see, what an ASAM does is allow pretty much anyone to build themselves whatever they might need. Even if that person has never even picked up a hammer in their entire life. Here, let me show you what I mean.
You may be able to pick out like shivering sounds from my character. It's because I'm running a mod that
Once you've placed down a sensor,
changes the
your
rain
role in the
effects.
construction is pretty much done.
And I gotta say, it worked pretty well with him doing his settler performance, and just sounds more like my character was just in pain from
Just about
hearing
anyone in
him.
the settlement can claim the area and start building for themselves.
So just go ahead and speed this bit
Directions
up.
that the ASAM provides are so easy to understand, even a savage could do it with no problem.
I'll say, man, you're blowtorching the air, and somehow you're building something.
Right, just one more nail, and finish.
A man's home is his castle, and no one understands that better than Robco. Our ASAM sensor technology offers citizens unrivaled freedom of DIY home design. Built using locally sourced materials and designed via our patented dynamic easy-build roofing software. With Robco brand ASAM sensors, everyone can have a roof over their head. After all, a warm and dry citizen is a productive citizen.
I guess it's a home. I'm sure I'd want to live here.
Jeez, Codsworth,
And there
you're
you
so
have it.
judgy.
A fully built home, ready for habitation by some lucky wastelander. And you barely had to lift a finger. Not too shabby, huh? So now that you've seen what they can do, what do you think? Are ASAM sensors something you might be interested in?
What's the catch?
Ah, saw that coming, did you? You're right, there is a catch. Unfortunately, right now I only have the one sensor on me. However, I can provide you with more. And once you have more, I can show you even more stuff you could build with them. Homes are just the start. But first, I'm gonna have to ask for a little task done in return.
I assume this is a paying job.
Depends on what you consider payment. Once the job's done, I'll provide you with a whole box full of ASAMs. Those alone are worth their weight in caps. On top of that, I'll also teach you how to build even more things using the sensors, like farms or even places for people to work. Trust me, this is a good deal I'm offering. And all I need is a little job done in return.
Tell me about the job.
All right, here it is. I got me a workshop in a town called Concord. Nice enough place, fairly quiet. Well, at least it was. But just recently, I returned from a trade run to find the entire town overrun by raiders. And now I can't get near my workshop. A small group I could deal with, but there's too many for me to take on alone. So I'm gonna need someone to help take them out. So there it is. That's the job. You help me get rid of these raiders, I'll give you more ASAMs. And show you how to build even more stuff with them.
Don't worry. I'll help you deal with these raiders.
You will? Oh, that's great. Okay then. Let's head to Concord and show those raiders who's boss. Lead on.
So part of the Sim Settlements 2 quests kind of run in parallel with the main story quest, so we'll be seeing a little bit of the main story as it is. But yeah, these ASAM things pretty great. Just build a whole building capable of housing a settler without you having to individually place everything down.
Excuse me.
I'm new around here. I wanted to introduce myself. I wanted to personally thank you for giving us this opportunity. I'm ready to help with whatever you need. Just say the word.
Did you need anything?
Well, to be honest, we're a bit short of food. Anything you can do would be appreciated.
We'll take care of them later. What's neat is that we just get 3 people thrown in on us. I believe it's part of one of the mods I got. I appreciate it because in vanilla it could take ages for you to finally get your first settler. I believe the mod makes it so when you first build your beacon, it just gives you a couple settlers at the start.
Sweet. Here we go again.
I know that feeling.
And that's how it's done.
Jesus Christ, dude, you just melted a man.
Yes. Huh. Sweet. Get. Nice.
On the balcony.
Oh, hello,
I've got a
Preston.
group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and
Just
help.
one
us,
shot.
please.
And I could save myself so much trouble later on.
Come to mama. Excuse me.
Those folks in the museum still need help.
Nah, they're fine, dude.
I just
The
wanna trade a
raiders
few
are
things.
inside the building. Your workshop is
Still
open.
raiders inside the museum.
Who cares about the museum, dog?
Come to mama.
But yeah, this is his workshop. And the first time when I played with this mod, I haven't unlocked this part yet. I didn't actually start this quest line yet. So I came into this building. I was like, okay, let's just do the normal stuff, take everything, and was surprised at how much fuller it was. Look, box of sensors right there. Let's just take it and go. Now, because I'm a dick like this, I'm just gonna go the other way around instead of going through the front. And I'm pretty sure anyone who knows anything about Fallout, like speed runs and
Bingo.
whatnot, knows what I'm about to pull. But what's neat is that there's also a pipe rifle up here, and you may notice that the pipe weapons actually look different. They're black and not
Nice.
rusted pieces of crap.
Sweet.
That's another mod, and it really makes it feel a little bit more rewarding that when you pop open a chest or a safe or something, and it has like an actual gun in it and not some rusty piece of crap. It also kind of helps a little bit with my immersion because, you know, some of this stuff has been locked since pre-war, and they had crappy, shitty pipe weapons back then. Anyways, get up on here, do a jump, and get on this vertibird, and hey, you're on top of the museum. Sadly, I still need to get a proton core or fusion core to use this power armor, so guess I gotta head inside. What's up, buddy?
Okay, let's get started. Are you kidding me?
And at this point I realized, oh,
lady.
both of my companions,
Sweet.
Codsworth and Dogmeat, they're melee companions,
Is that the best you can
so
do?
they can't exactly help me out.
Get lost. Yes.
Oh god, Dogmeat, move! Codsworth, move! You guys are gonna get me killed.
Nice.
Kill!
And yeah, the
Yeah. How about something a little
character
more
will say
challenging next
various
time?
combat
Well.
dialogue.
It's over.
I'm gonna have to
What's that?
tone that down a bit, because,
Only
oh boy,
opens with a key.
they say something like every 20 seconds.
Playing games with me, huh?
Another mod I'm running
Your
is the
thoughts?
flashlight.
Actually,
Boy mod.
I need some supplies for the road.
It's nice that it actually puts out a actual flashlight, not just kind of surrounds you with a light.
Scared, huh? You should be.
And we do have to go around and clear out everyone before we can advance the next step in the Sim Settlements quest, so just gotta hunt down these last two guys. Usually there's two people in this room, but I guess me going in backwards kind of messed everything up. Oh Jesus! Oh, I just fucking killed someone by smacking them with a gas can. That's kind of cool. I didn't... Either something bugged out, or you could actually damage enemies by throwing shit at them in this game. I realized I just really fucked up there.
No more British occupation!
Back to England with you.
Have your tea vacuum! Chicken inside!
Remember, lads.
Jesus Christ, dog meat! How'd you get back around?
There you are, you bitch. Still kicking? Please.
Where the fuck are you, dude? You up there?
Shit.
Oh, hey, there you are. But since I cleared them all out, instead of heading straight on back to the stranger, gonna go right in this room with Preston and crew just to grab a few things.
Man, I don't know who you are, but
Hell yeah.
the time is impeccable.
Yeah,
Preston Garvey. That's it? Just gonna walk away?
Yep.
Careful. I only had a bobby pin.
Hacking minigame? It's alright, I guess. I find it better than the lock-picking one, if just because, like, sometimes it just feels like you just barely tap it and you immediately lose your bobby pin. And those are finite, whereas with hacking, I can always just back on out. I guess I could also tediously go through each and every single symbol to try and reset my attempts, but
That's it.
Well done. Well done indeed.
And I find it funny,
Thanks,
the
Codsworth.
first password of the first thing I've hacked is actually my brother's name.
Hey, Codsworth.
Miss Ella, how can I be of assistance?
You just stay behind me. Watch my back.
Oh, and Codsworth also says your character's name.
Boss, we got somebody up here.
Oh, well then. Yeah, don't look too deep in the why I went with this character's name. It's not important. And because I don't want to go back into the museum, we're just gonna head on and take the vertibird once again. Though honestly, I wasn't actually expecting the raiders to have spawned back out here. I thought they only did that once you talk to Preston. Shows what I know. And I gotta say, I do like the way power armor is done in this game. I know a lot of some, I guess more traditional players dislike that you're just given it, or even how like your character knows how to use it. Supposedly, it's because the male protagonist, he's a veteran. But what's interesting, and I've actually downloaded this mod, is that there's actually dialogue in this game written by Bethesda, voiced by the exact same voice actress, that mentions that the lady is also a war veteran. So she also would know how to use power armor. And it kind of makes me curious, what came first? Her being a veteran or her being a lawyer?
Bring it!
Take the good with the bad, I guess.
And what is funny, of course, I decided to look through the comments real quick because I
My pleasure.
wanted to see how often it was mentioned, I guess. But oh boy, people are not happy. Oh, I think it just blew up dog meat. Rip in peace. But people are not happy, and they're like, and one of the most confounding things I've seen is, what are the odds of two military veterans, a man and a woman, meeting up together and wanting to raise a family? And it's like, yeah, man.
Let's move out.
Why would two people who work in the same place ever fucking hook up? What are the odds of that?
Woo! That was... I mean, you just took down a death claw. Color me impressed. All the sound from our firefight must have lured the blast thing out.
What about them folks, the raiders trapped inside the museum? Did you manage to help them?
They're all still there.
You couldn't help them, huh? That's a shame, but I understand.
Oh, so there's still some guys back there. Stranger.
I'm just glad it's over.
All right.
Oh,
Held up
Jesus
your side of the
Christ.
bargain.
Codsworth, why?
Raiders have been dealt with. If you decide to follow me, we'll get you your race tickets.
Missed one, but whatever.
I'm glad that's over with.
Okay, where did he go? Wait. Dog,
Hey there.
are you kidding me?
That was...
Get out of my fucking suit.
Color me impressed.
Because he's not a proper companion, I can't actually use the command wheel to tell him to get out of the fucking suit.
Did you manage to help them?
And I'm not too sure if he would just stay
They're all
this way.
still there.
You couldn't help them, huh? That's a shame.
So what I end up having to do here in a few seconds is reloading.
I'm just glad it's over.
All right. You
But
held
hey,
up
while
your
we got
side
some
of the
time,
bargain.
just like to note
Raiders have
the
been
way my
dealt.
character looks,
Now it's my turn to
ponytail
deliver.
and like reddish hair,
If you'd just like to follow
or
me,
I guess darker
we'll
red
get you your
hair
ASAMs.
than the default game. I had to download mods for that. I don't understand why game devs seem to think that
Sweet.
ponytails don't exist. This was also a problem I've had in Spec Ops, not Spec Ops. Why did I even say that? Division 2, where you can't even make a redhead in that game.
Fuck you.
That's right, fuck you, Deathclaw. This is actually a thing in Mountain Blade 2 as well. You couldn't make redheads in that game. I
Hey.
don't get it.
Hey. God damn Raiders. They really trashed the place.
You own this place?
I suppose I do. I mean, there was no one else here. And it was a good place to set up shop.
Concord's also
Was a
got
good place
squatting
until the Raiders
laws.
showed up. I'll never understand their need to smash and knock stuff over.
Nice place you got here.
Despite the mess they made, it doesn't look like they took anything important. Most of my equipment is still here, including your reward. Here, one whole box of ASAMs to do with as you see fit. You earned them.
I've noticed, oh hey, there's actual writing in the back of these cassette tapes. Or holotapes. That's kind of neat.
Happy to help.
That's not all. If you remember, I also promised to show you more things you could build with ASAM sensors. I'll meet you back at your settlement. Don't keep me waiting long now.
Sure thing, buddy. You head on back to Sanctuary. I saw a few light bulbs in here that I want to have for myself. Light bulbs and fuses, some very useful items. Yeah, there we go.
Hoarding now?
That's not your business.
Yeah, Codsworth. And then, before I also end this video, let's just show off my skills, my perks. I'm going mostly luck-based, so we'll stick with that. And I'll be using rifles, so I'll be grabbing commando, or riflemen. And yeah, so I hope you guys all enjoyed. I will be seeing you all next time.